Hey guys, so in my last video, I showed you guys a statue that was won through one of my raffles. And today I'm going to be unboxing something that I actually won from a raffle that I participated from a good friend of mine, Lance. Runs the TikTok statue Senpai, which if you guys are into resin statues, you probably already follow him because he's probably the biggest statue TikToker out there. And if you guys haven't, definitely check him out. I'll leave a link to his Discord and his TikTok down below so you guys can check him out if you guys also want to join in these raffles, because just like me, he does raffles. His raffles are a little bit more spread out. He usually does around 2 to 3 big raffles per year. But with his raffle, since he has such a big following on TikTok, he has much bigger prizes than I do. He's just able to get a lot more people to enter. It's very cool. I love participating in his raffles as well. And that's how I won this. I got 3rd place. I thought I was gonna get 1st place. It would have been awesome if I got 1st place. I would have definitely taken advantage of winning that 1st place prize. But I'm so happy that I won anything. So let's get into this box and I'll show you guys what I picked up. He gave us a few options. From the options that he had, this is the only series that I have nothing of. I don't have any PVC figures. I don't have any statues. So this will be my entry into this series, which a lot of you guys might be surprised and might really like these figures. Some of you might already have them. I've seen that they're pretty popular. So yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and get into this box. Oh man, I'm pretty excited about these. All right guys, here they are. I got the Bandai Figure Art Zero, Luffy, Nami, and Zoro right there. Again, I never planned to get any figures or statues from One Piece just because I haven't gotten too far into it. But with this raffle, I always liked these 3 figures. They're not too expensive. They're about like, I don't know, like $30, $40 each. But I won the raffle with $25. I only put 5 entries every single time I join any of Lance's raffles, and this time I paid off. I got 3 figures for $25, which I would say is a steal. Ooh, we even got Chopper here with Luffy. Nice. But this is the front. What I really like is the top. So let's go to the top right now. So the top of these boxes has one full image right here. They all connect with each other. Looks very cool. And then we also have the names here in front. I like that as well, but mainly I really like this right here. This artwork just looks crazy. I can't wait to get into these sections of the manga. I don't even know who half of these characters are. I know that's Law. I know that's, I forget her name. Who else do we see here that I recognize? So we obviously have Nami, Luffy, and Zoro. What else we have? What's her name? Nico? And what's her name? That's Nico, Robin, and crap, I forget her name, but I know they're also one of the big 3 waifus from One Piece. Who else do we got? Oh, look, there's Sanji. I know who Sanji is. There's Chopper, we've already mentioned. Yeah, none of these, I don't recognize any of these characters right here. Is that Kaido? I don't know if that's Kaido or not. Looks a little like him, but not really. Let's see, we got this crocodile dude. Who is this? Yeah, I don't know who that is. We got this sort of, I know she's like a mermaid. She looks really pretty. There's a recent Jimei statue that I almost picked up just because of how beautiful that statue was. But yeah, I'm not getting into One Piece statues just yet. Oh, we got Whitebeard. There was also an awesome Jimei statue of him that came out a few weeks ago. And what? Who's this? I think he's related to Sanji. They look very similar to each other. And then here's Ace. I know he's related to Luffy, I think. They look pretty similar as well. We got Blackbeard. We got Buggy the Clown. I loved him. He's probably my favorite villain so far. I just love his character design. I'm really into clowns, so I like him. And then we got Smoker. Just the more that you look at this, the more characters you see. Look at these guys right here. I know who these guys are, but I don't know their names. So yeah, really cool image. And I think it's really cool that they made some figures out of this centerpiece right here of the image. So yeah, let's go ahead and take these guys out of the box. they are fully assembled. And I will say, first thing, they're no resin. This kind of reminds me why I much prefer resins over PVC. But with that said, I still do really like these. For what they are, for what they cost, these are much cheaper than resins. And I think anybody would be happy having these in their collection, maybe displayed next to the manga. That's what I plan to do. Although I really like this right here. I probably should have been a little bit more careful when opening these up because I did cause some creases on the top here. But I like displaying these on top of this image right here with the boxes. I think it's perfect because it also has the names. And then I think this right here is their bounty, I think. I'm not too sure. Everything seems to be in Japanese, but I think it's really cool to display them like this as well if you can just find a perfect spot for them. But most likely I will eventually plan out like a full one-piece display and then put these with the manga. Which, by the way, a huge shout out to Lance for allowing me to choose this whole set. I'm pretty sure he only allows people to choose one figure of, like, for people that get second and third place. I got third place, but he still let me choose these three. I asked, hey, are these included as a set or do I just get to choose one? And he said, for you, I'll let you get the whole set. So I was like, all right, cool. So shout out to him for that. And yeah, going back into the issues, are made out of cheap plastic, and you can definitely tell all of these pieces right here do bend quite a bit, which honestly can be a good and a bad thing because I don't have to worry about them breaking. You can bend them pretty good there. So you don't really have to worry about that like you do with resins. Any little movement with some resins and you could possibly break the figure. So I guess it's a good and a bad thing. But other than that, there was a little piece right here that wasn't attached. I think I fixed it. It doesn't seem to come out anymore, but it was detached when I first opened it up from the box. Also, the only real assembly that you have to do is with Nami. You have to connect this plastic piece. And I didn't even connect it all the way, but I think it looks good like that. There also seems to be a lot of paint transfer among different pieces, like even on Nami's face. I saw some paint on her face. I'm not really sure where that came from, but she does have some there. Also sort of like around her legs and on this staff. There's just a lot of paint transfer all over the place on Zoro's swords. Oh, and for Luffy in particular, there seems to be some pretty bad fading going on with the sleeves of his shirt right here. I don't know if they were trying to shade that in a particular way, but to me, it looks like the figure was just set out in the sun and it's starting to fade on the paint. I'm also not a big fan of the face sculpts. They don't look that great. But again, these are all issues that I would be really mad about had these been resins. Because I got these at the price that I got them for, which was $25 for all three of them. And even if you guys were to pick these up, they're not that expensive. I think for the price, you can kind of look past those issues and you would still be very happy with how these look on the shelf. Even with those issues, I really like the way that these look. Although I will say Zoro, he's kind of not, I don't really like the way that he connects to Luffy here. I don't like that he's kind of facing towards the side, whereas Luffy and Nami are both facing forward. Nami seemed to connect fine. You can kind of figure out where she goes, but with Zoro, you kind of have to play with it a little bit more and kind of figure out how he exactly connects with Luffy. And yeah, I'm just not a big fan with how he's looking away and he's kind of also in the background. He's not up in front like Nami and Luffy are. But I get it, they're trying to match it as much as possible with the actual original artwork. So I understand why they did it. I'm just, figure-wise, it's not my favorite. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say about these figures. For now, these will be my only one-piece figures for a very long time. I don't know when I will eventually pick up my first resin, but I will say, even though these are the first of my one-piece figures, there are some more one-piece resins coming very soon to the channel. Thanks to one of my members who's out of the States, he's actually sending all of his resins that he's ordering to me, and I think eventually he's planning to move to the States, and once he does, I am gonna go ahead and send them over to him. But because he's a huge One Piece fan, we will be seeing some more One Piece figures on this channel. Definitely look forward to that. And with that, I think I'll end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video.